of education is one of the results of poverty in the Philippines. We know that poverty is one of the well-known social issues here in our country. Lack of education is a state where people have a below-average level of common knowledge about basic things that they urgently need in their daily life. For instance, this could include basic knowledge in math, writing, spelling, etc. Filipinos were found to be the most lacking in educational attainment, as it had the highest incidence of deprivation among Filipino families. The question is, why is there lack in education in the Philippines? High dropout rates, high number of repeaters, low passing grades, lack of particular language skills, failure to adequately respond and address the needs of the people with special needs, overcrowded classroom, and poor performances of the teachers have greatly affected the quality of education in the Philippines. The deteriorating quality of education is due to the low government budget for education, poor quality of teachers, poor management of schools, poor schools facilities such as library and laboratory facilities, poor learning environment, and the content of the curriculum. Most of the problems are also in human behavior, such as being lazy, indifferent to their dreams, being influenced by gangs or their friends, having vices, and much more. With the lack of education, it has many effects, not only in our country, but on every person who experiences it. Since people with a low level of education often do not have many jobs options, they may be exploited by firms and may suffer from quite bad working conditions and much more. It can result poverty, increase the crime rate, and increase the illiteracy rate. But having this problem does not mean that it will not be solved. There are solutions that can be done to prevent it, such as better educational infrastructure, financial support for poor families, raise awareness on the importance of education, improve the quality of teachers, support children who have difficult family conditions, more tolerance regarding education, and minimum wages may likely decrease the level of poverty, which may in turn translate into better chances for children to be able to attend school and much more. In these ways, we can raise the level of education in our country. We can help more people, old or young, with these solutions. If we can only do our responsibility correctly to ourselves and to others, and if we can only think of the issue in a bigger picture, we can solve it. We can solve the lack of education in the Philippines. Sometimes the hardships that happen in our lives, we always blame our government. Let us try to think more of the things that will lift us up and not blame others. Thank you so much. I'm Archie Hannah Ubalas from 1A BSRT.